We're going to look at the leg circles now. As always, we're going to start from a simple variation and progress into the full variations. So, Kathy, I'm going to ask you to please stretch your left leg out all the way. And now bend it just a little bit so your foot can come to the ground. So bend your left knee, just as much as necessary for, relax it, for your foot, that's okay, for your foot to come. Okay, so it's a bent knee, but not very bent. We're going to lift the right leg up towards the ceiling, and we're going to bend the knee equally to the left, more or less. Okay, now we need to stabilize the pelvis and do small, small circles going in first. Now, we do want to rotate the leg out, but just a tiny little bit. Don't rotate as much as you can, but just a tiny little bit. And here we go, small circle going in, and a few more. Circle, and circle. And as you circle the leg, make sure you use the abdominals, you use your core muscles to stabilize your pelvis. Let's go out. Small circle. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And rest for a moment. Just bend your knee. So, it's small circles with both knees bent, focusing on stabilizing the pelvis, using the abdominals to anchor the weight of the pelvis down, and being aware of the upper body. The chest is open, the arms are long on the ground. To progress that, we're going to stretch the left leg and lift the right leg up. And we can keep that right knee slightly bent, especially if your hamstrings are tight. And we're going to keep the same size. So very small circles. 1, just 1 sec. Please point your left foot for me for now. That's it. And circle. 2, and circle 3, and 2 more. 4, and 5, and reverse. So this might be just a little bit more difficult, not much, but just a little bit more difficult to stabilize and have a little break. So bend the knee. The next variation we're going to do, why don't you rest, is we're going to stretch both legs, and we're going to start thinking about the real circle. And the circle is not a real circle, it's a very narrow one. So we take the leg just slightly across and down and slightly out and back. So it's not a full circle, just a very narrow circle going down, across and up, down, across and up. All right, so one, we stretch the left leg out, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Remember, it's going to turn out just tiny little bit, and now we go down, across and up, down, across and up, down, across and up, and hold. And to do the full variation, you're going to go as far down as you can. All the way, and all the way, and all the way, and all the way. And that's it. And if you want to get the full stretch to the back of the leg, you can do the variation with a flexed foot. So why don't you go inside a couple of times? 1, and 2, and go outside when you're ready. Outside circle, and that's enough. And I'm just going to finish this explanation talking about the breath. You're going to come across different variations on the breath. Sometimes you're going to be asked to exhale for each and every circle. So we go exhale, 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 and you don't have to worry about breathing in because it's just going to happen. It's a short and sharp breath out. And the breath in just happens in between. And sometimes we will ask you to exhale for 1, inhale for 1. So it's a different way to breathe this exercise. And I think that's all. Leg circles.